The first stop on our tour of Blackpool. And David Evans, you've brought me to Blackpool Tower. Let's walk across the tram tracks. Why is it so iconic for Blackpool?
Mainly because it's the only surviving tower that was built of its time, but it's just such an iconic place. It was obviously built after the Eiffel Tower. That was the first one of its type. Everyone thinks, that it was just a copy, but it wasn't, because the Eiffel Tower doesn't have any ballroom or circus or entertainment as such. This one does. It was there to keep you for the day, not just to go up and down and that's it. We want you here all day, empty your pockets, that's what it's all about.
We're going to be getting some amazing views elsewhere, because I know that you're going to be taking me to another famous, iconic place, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Blackpool was a parliamentary constituency centred in the town of Blackpool in Lancashire. It was formed in 1885 as part of a general election, and then it was abolished in 1945 as part of another general election, and then it was created as part of two constituencies, what we know today as Blackpool North and Blackpool South. Right, we've stopped outside Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Before we head up to great heights, although I'm not going to be taking a ride on the roller coaster, I want to talk to you about the roller coaster of politics in Blackpool, because Paul Maynard is the MP for Blackpool North and Cleverleys, but it hasn't always been a Conservative stronghold in Blackpool, has it, David?
No, for many years it was. People joked you could literally put a stuffed cat up with a blue rosette on and it would get voted in. But then in the 80s we had a few bit of shenanigans between the Labour and the Tory party, in the sense that the Tories were in power for so long that they set up several things that sort of they didn't want dismantling, and one of them was a deal about the sandcastle and the Derby Baths, which meant the Derby Baths had to go. People in Blackpool loved the Derby Baths. It was one of only five or six Olympic-sized swimming pools in the entire country. They loved the place, and because of the deal that was done, it would appear, to be careful and say that, that basically the Derby went, and a few months or even just a few weeks later, it was time to vote, and people really hated what had happened within the council, which was at that time Tory, and so on a point of principle, they went Labour.
David, what an amazing whistle-stop tour of Blackpool. We've seen some incredible sights, but there's so much more to see, isn't there? Got to ask though, my only question for you now, how much is the fare?
Oh well, it's quite a bit, but then it's like Blackpool, it's pretty priceless.